Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the RockyMounts GuideRail platform style bike rack here on our 2017 Buick Envision. Now this rack is going to hold the bike in these trays and by the tires. That's going to mean zero frame contact, making it good for our carbon frame bikes, our alternative frame bikes without that bike adapter bar, and even our e-bikes with a 60-pound weight capacity per bike. Just make sure you have those bike batteries removed. And it's going to hold the bike really well. This is one of my favorites of this style that holds it by the wheels. And like many of those other options, you also have the ability to tilt it away with the bikes loaded. Just coming to that blue handle at the end, pulling it and tilting it away. This way we can access the hatch of our vehicle with the bikes loaded. We can get back here to maybe have a seat, change our shoes before or after a ride, or just get something out of the back without having to unload the whole rack. Just give that a close right now, and we can lift the bike rack back up into place. I like to lift by the arms or by the base rather than the bike, and you can hear it kind of lock into place. Now with this, it's really easy to unload too. Something like the Inno tire hold, it's pretty similar to this one. You have these buttons down here that you have to push and hold while you extend those arms. With this, just flip your blue lever up. It's going to disengage the ratcheting mechanism, and you can just push the arm out of the way really easily from up top here. So it's a lot more user-friendly in my opinion, a bit simplified, and makes the whole process of loading or unloading easier, which is always a good thing. I like it when these bike racks take a process, find a way to make it simpler and more user-friendly. We'll set that to the side, and then to re-engage the ratcheting mechanism, just fold the lever down, and you can hear it clicking into place. That's what's going to lock it in on your bike, or keep it down when it's folded up. So we'll just do the same for this one. And everything is all compacted. Now with it like this, I'm going to actually grab my tape measure real quick, and we can get some measurements. Starting with our ground clearance, you can see there's a pretty good rise in the shank, but then you also have this tiered style where one platform is slightly higher than the next, giving us a really great ground clearance at the back end. We're working with 24.5 inches of clearance here, so over 2 feet of clearance I think is going to be plenty for any of those steep driveways or hills. Now for distance added to the back of the vehicle, we're going to be looking at 27.5 inches added to the back end here. That is a fair bit. It's not too much, but just be mindful that it's back there. And when the bikes are unloaded, if we want to leave this in the hitch ready for our next ride, we absolutely can. Folding it upright with that same blue lever, and it's going to cut our distance added down to 10.5 inches. It's a lot more compact. Still be mindful that it's there, but it's going to be less of a concern this way. It does come very close to the back bumper here. We'll take that measurement here. We're looking at 1 inch of clearance. Might not sound like a lot, but this rack is solid. That front to back movement is very minimal, if at all, so I'm not worried about any sort of vehicle contact. Now coming down to the hitch here, we can see it's going to work with our 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube, and comes with a locking anti-rattle bolt. It's going to keep things secure and solid in the hitch. No movement whatsoever. And overall, for me, the GuideRail is a great option for your bikes. You've got lots of bike compatibility options, and it's just easy to use, which I think makes it a great option for your Envision here. Thanks for watching.